bro.
What you think of this experience?
That's how I drew it.
I think Sailor Jerry's reborn over here. He's got 17 clients waiting.
Hey, what you think of your client, bro?
That's the homie, dog.
It's more like my personal experience.
What does this tattoo have meaning for you right now?
It does mean a little bit because I got stung by a scorpion, but really I've always liked scorpions.
Did you thought they were cool?
I just think they look cool.
Yeah, they do look
Crazy.
cool as fuck, bro. So I set my machines up. I leave this kind of loose so I can push it or pull it. So I can adjust it. Yeah, so I always set up like a little shallow. And if I need to give it some more needle, I'll come back and do it.
Somebody that knows their shit and they know their speed versus their machine speed.
Yeah.
Now that was something you learned on the way, right?
It just takes time, bro.
It takes a lot of time. Yeah, you got to learn your own needles and what you like, the sharpness of them, and what you want them to do for you.
And a good tattooer can use any needle in the street. You know what I mean? Like even the stuff that everybody's like, that's dog shit. Like I can still make a good tattoo with that. Yeah. It may take me a bit longer. I'm gonna fight it a little bit, but
maybe he's gotten light-handed over the years.
Well, I float a lot more than I ride the tube now.
That's not too bad.
Stop lying to yourself.
It's really not.
It shouldn't be.
How you feeling?
It's quick. It sucks, but it's quick.
Oh, that's crazy. Suck it, man. A little Vaseline on it.
Nothing, bro. Yeah, bro, go a little bit deeper on that part. Sure it's getting in there, bro?
Just in there, bro.
Your boy acting tough.
I tattoo nicer now, bro.
Those are the new machines, though?
Yeah, they're sick, dude. Right after I finished my apprenticeship, I moved because of the Navy, and Phil was the next shop that I worked in. I learned a lot of like the way I approach a tattoo sometimes comparative to like learning from like a straight up traditional guy. Like I have like a heavy understanding of like what realism, how shapes and stuff work. So a lot of times it's like why you see like my stuff may look like it's shaded a little different, like a normal ass traditional dude would do. Because I'm not afraid to dump like a little bit of like that kind of like, oh, this would actually look like this. There's also like moments like this where I'm like, I want this thing to look like it was done by a tattoo machine. You still want that feeling a little bit. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. Like,
especially traditional, like the shading is so different that now you gotta use new tools to make old tattoos.
and like I think a lot of people get caught up on like that's my thing with realism is like a lot of people want it to look like you can't tell that it's a tattoo. I think like what's beautiful about a tattoo is that it's a fucking tattoo, bro.
The imperfect shading, bro.
And like those moments where you see like that was a needle that did that, not a fucking paintbrush. So like sometimes I'll be a little quick about stuff because like I want it to, see what I mean? Like I want it to look like that, like really kind of chunky. Right, like Monet left all the brush strokes in it, dude. Like that shit was cool. And that's what people love about this shit, dude.
What is that? Like a
4 drops with a filled with witch hazel. Afraid to like be like slightly out of the line. It doesn't bother me, dude. People have noticed that like every tattoo will have like a little bit of color or a little bit of black and it'll just be like a few dots or like just part of a lip that comes out of the line. Cause I think it looks, bro, like you were saying, like the imperfections are what's kind of cool about it, bro. Like,
look at that gash.
I didn't do that before we started.
So those last the tips of the legs,
We'll leave open.
you never put the black in because
They'll just turn black. I could put this tone in there, but like they're gonna heal and then in 5 years they're just gonna be like a blob. Today might be like, yo, he didn't finish that, but like in 5 years you're gonna be like,
They're gonna
I'm
thank
glad he didn't put that in
Yeah,
there.
The skin tone matters a lot.
Fuck yeah,
By
dude.
working with the
Like,
lightest,
cause
the
I don't
lightest-
use white, so now those fucking tips
the
are
lightest
white.
tone is their skin. That's the lightest you can go.
They should always.
If you're willing to sacrifice some of the quality or like the soft tones, or
Like the thought of it in a picture.
right,
You're giving up the picture,
Right.
essentially.
like the rules change for everybody.
Yeah, and especially like on brown skin like yours, right? I have to lean heavy into the contrast. I get less contrast out of this. This looks closer to dark than, you know what I mean, than it would on like her skin, you know what I mean? Funny, like people think you're being hard with it, and it's like, yo, they feel less when I'm doing it. It does sound aggressive, but like I'm less in the skin than when I'm like putting that black in, you know what I mean? The same technique, like, you know how you were explaining to me that one time, you're like, yeah, I kind of go over and open it up with like my lightest shit, and then I come back in. It's kind of that same fucking technique, you know?
You're dealing with skin, not paper.
Right. It's super forgivable.
It's a red, yellow, red.
I think black and gray is
Some tequila to pour on it.
That's sick, right?
Yeah.
You like it?
Here it comes. Not a damn thing. Put agua. Important to drink your water. Agua lechita. Pura lechita. Saludos,
My idol.
Salúdale.
¿La vas a meter? ¿La vas a meter? What you want to say to the people?
Yes, bro. So I could have made that shot, but I was a little nervous.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It was good.
Hawaiian.
Drinks were good.
And then you're gonna make a real
Make some
of it.
moves.
And real
Oh, nah,
Yeah, God. All right, so what's up, hey? What's up, hey?